Still goes to a lot of claims with this Hexa that it stays sharp longer. I can't find any real way to test that. This is the third loop of it I've had in this size. I have another one in a 25 inch. I've got no idea if it stays sharper longer or not. There's too many variables, you can't control the wood every time. I suspect maybe it does, and that's going to be because of that 25-degree top plate angle. But the corner I find to be too exposed. It's similar to the factory grind on a Husqvarna C83-85. It just hangs that corner out there too far. Generally in the hardwoods that we have here, less side plate angle is a very good idea. It just provides more support to the top. Each to their own. People love this stuff. I know plenty of people who hate it. Yeah, I'm on the fence with it. I love the idea of the file. It opens this up to a whole other group of people. I think it's very good that everyone can achieve that sort of sharpening with that file. But I don't know if I'm going to buy any more. I'm pretty limited in what I run a 063 gauge on, and that's the only size that's available in here. And if it's 063, it's generally hard nose, and I'll generally run a 404 chain on it. I also should also go into, I only really started running full chisel chains recently, like the last year or two. I went that way because I wanted to see what it was all about. I wanted to learn square filing, which I did. It's been an interesting experience learning it all. But honestly, because most of the cutting's crap like this, where it's just whatever fell over and wherever it is now, I think I'm going to end up going back to just running mostly semi-chisel, and the only full chisel stuff I have is square. I think that's how it's going to go from here, because I just don't see the point. If your cutting is mostly falling trees, if you're a logger, I wouldn't see any issue with it. Or if you mostly do clearing jobs, then full chisel is a good idea. You're cutting green wood that's standing. You might just be doing that cut to get it on the ground. Maybe you're falling it and then you might be knocking in a big length for the mill, whatever they require. If you're a firewood guy, you're making a lot of cuts, a lot of cuts as you work your way down. And it's just, in a day, you can do so much more with semi-chisel because you spend so much more time doing this than doing this. It's just how it is. Stuff falls on the ground. This wood's pretty clean. It's okay here, but if I go down a little bit, where it's down on the fence down there, every kangaroo and all the pigs and everything else that lives in here, they're all climbing over it as they're going over the fence, so it's full of dirt. So there's no way I'd be able to get away with running this. Everyone's got a different use, different experience. Run whatever makes you happy. If running a full chisel chain makes you happy, then go for it. I've lost the love of filing chain. I've done way too much of it. I enjoyed the learning experience of learning the square stuff. I didn't mind then, but now I want to cut. I want to spend a lot more time cutting than I do filing, and it's back to the semi for me, I think.